Hey guys, this is Delta aka Savage, and today I'm playing on my main account, which is Savage Wolves, as you can see. And I'm going to be playing Malphite, and I'm going to be jungling, so enjoy. This is a lot better than my previous one. So I started out with my E, which is called Ground Slam, which deals AoE damage equal to a flat amount plus half your armor. And I'm going to start again with a cloth armor and 5 health potions, and I'm running more flat armor Rude on this account, because again, this is my main. So I got a nice pull off of our Vlad and Malphite, and using ground pound and slapping the golem, I'm able to take him down. And again, make sure to pop your pots when you're playing Malphite, because he doesn't really have much sustain in jungle. His advantage of his jungle is that it's very fast as soon as you get your blue here. And when you hit level 2, you'll take your W, which is your AoE damage, and passively on hit, and also you can activate it for percentage attack damage and armor increase, which is excellent. While that buff is up, it'll make your E do 10% more damage. And the other nice thing is it's 8 seconds, 10% of your health is given to you as a shield. So this enables you to do things like take camps easily. And as you can see here, Malphite takes down the wraiths very quickly. So at level 3, I'm going to put a second point into E, and I waited for my shield to come before I attacked red. But I don't even have to do golems before I do red. I can just go straight to red. And I'm potting, and I'm activating E and W whenever they're up, and and as you can see, I'm tracking the golem's health in the upper left corner. So as soon as it's around 500, I'm going to smite him, and thereby get it. I smited a little bit too early there, but 2 auto attacks too early, but that's okay. So I'm level 3 now, and I'm using the red and the blue buffs to help me kill the golems. And as soon as I kill them at level 4, I'm going to take my Q, which slows the enemy and gives the movement speed that they're slowed by to you, so it steals it. So I just at level 4, I'm taking my Q, and I'm heading out to gank. And bot lane was really pushing, so I came out to gank Misfortune, and I landed Q on her, steal her speed, and auto attack her, and red buff, and my teammates gives me first blood and an assist. And then I came up to mid with the 2 Vlads. We're going at it, and I killed him. Our Vlad wasn't as good as theirs, but again, I was fine, because he thought I was an absolute asshole for jungling Malphite. It's kind of funny, because jungle Malphite is both fast and viable. I was able to clear my own jungle in about 3 minutes. So I hit level 4 at I think it was about 4:30, 4:40, which enabled me to get that gank for first blood. So again, Malphite clears the wraiths very quickly, and I came here to cover for Malachi, who died, and these two think that they can engage me after I have my Ninja Tabby and my chain armor, but seeing them try to catch me, I just waited for Alistar, and I'd gotten a second blue buff here, and so I ran away, turned, and then I Q'd Alistar, and then ground pounded him and killed him easily. I probably could have killed Malachi, but I didn't want to, because our guy was coming back. And there you see the AoE from his passive on W, 1 shot, 3 minions. Then I used my ultimate dash in and gank Vlad again, so I'm now 3-0-1. So I decided, what the hey, I'll build a Negatron, because I felt like Vlad did a little bit too much damage to me, and I'm working toward Force of Nature. So again, I'm going to kill the wraiths again. It goes quickly. There's L3 again. And now I'm doing my red for a second time. Malphite's really good with red, because if you can land a Q, it pretty much guarantees you can hit with an auto attack, which means they're going to be perma-slowed, which means that it's actually easy to gank. Contrary to what I said in my first video, Malphite, his jungle is strong, and as some of my level 30 friends say, after seeing my jungle Malphite, they're like, wow, this is actually pretty viable, and they actually want me to do it as opposed to playing Fiddlesticks or other things like that, which is kind of funny. I guess late game, Malphite just turns into a really solid tank initiator, so that's one of the good things about him. And there, I didn't attack one of the golems, because I knew my AoE could kill it, make it go faster. So here, I'm stealing the enemy team blue, because they didn't have a jungler, which it happens in normal games, they didn't have a jungler. And I walk into the bush here, so if they do come to check, it'll appear that it's already gone. And I was almost out of mana, but I wasn't afraid to burn mana because I knew I was going to get a bunch after I killed this. And as you can see there, Misfortune was kind of being a bother this game. So there I'm going in 1v3, which most people think is a bad idea. But I saw Misfortune low, and I used my ultimate to disable her, and I take her out with an E and an auto attack. And I'm able to just walk away because Lux Malphite couldn't really do much damage to me because all the tankiness I'd already built. As you can see here, other good thing about Jungle Malphite is he can clear waves very fast by himself. So his ganks are fairly strong if you can land your Q, and once you get your ultimate, your ganks are incredibly strong. And his initial jungle is fast, he can come out and clear waves, and he's very tanky late game. And here I signal my team to come take the dragon. And again, I have double buff, so I can pretty much spam and we'll be fine. And if you notice again, I'm tracking the dragon's health in the upper left, so I can smite it as soon as it's around 500-600 and get the last hit, which I do. So I come out to gank mid, ultimate in the middle and use my E for AoE, and then drop a Q, and we end up taking down Malphite and Vlad here. But it wasn't necessarily the best exchange because Misfortune just came in and killed me. So it was 2 for 2. But that was okay. And again, I can come in waves, and I'm able to harass Alistair away. And again, I'm taking blue buff because Vlad doesn't really need blue, and I really like having it because it means I can spam very, very well. I think I might try to build more CDR on him in the future so the ground pound is faster. Because pretty much he clears the buffs in about 30 seconds-ish, 20 to 30 seconds. So his damage doesn't really increase that much. But after they took our turret, I came in from behind and earned my team a double kill. And Vlad kills him, and then Vlad managed to get away. So it was 2 for 1. And after that exchange, we were up. So again, that's a free dragon. And here, there's 4 of us. So I ult in and disable her, and we get a free kill on Misfortune. And not to mention the turret afterward. So then we start pushing mid, and I go into Lux, and I start attacking Misfortune, even though I know if I won't be able to live if I'd stay, but I'd flash out, so I just flashed out. And after that, they managed to push into our base, but we killed a few of them and they had to retreat. And I knew I have an ultimate up here, but I knew I wouldn't need it because I was in Q range, which means that Malphite can't really get away. So I chased him, and my Q combined with Vlad earns the kill. And the bottom wave was pushing, and again, you can see here how fast Malphite's able to clear waves with all the AoE damage he does. I guess if he could spam E faster, he'd probably be really, really overpowered because he would just go E and just slap the ground constantly. But I was telling my team that we need to focus Misfortune in team fights. And in this team fight, I waited until Wukong had used his ultimate to knock them all up, and then I used mine to knock them all up for a second time, which resulted in kills and us being able to push back their push there. So now I have finished my not only my boots. I take Ninja Tabi. I have a Sunfire Cape, the Force of Nature, and a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which means that I can slow very, very, very well. At this point, I decided I was going to go to Triforce next because I was very tanky and also quite powerful. And again, I'm tracking Baron's health so I can smite him. And I'm pretty much just tanking Baron at this point. Kong didn't really know how Baron aggro worked, or he appeared not to, and he took a lot of damage. So this was kind of a slow Baron because it was only 3 people on it. But she tries to steal it, but we managed to get it anyway. And with this Baron buff, we're just gonna start to push in. And at that time, I specifically ulted into Misfortune because she'd been doing the most damage to our team. And she goes down, along with most and everyone on both teams kind of takes a lot of damage, but no other kills are made. So we wait a little while, and then we're going to push into the turret here. And their Malphite got very low, so we just poke him down and take the turret. And I managed to get the kill by throwing out a Q, that's always nice. So if you look at my score at this point, I'm 5-2 and 14. So we push down the middle turret and take the middle inhibitor. And we push on to Alistair a bit here, but I didn't want to chase him, even though my ultimate was up soon. I don't want to waste it for just one kill. And then again, they were all pushback defending, so again, that's another free dragon. And even though the kill score was fairly even, we had a lot more dragons, so we did a lot better. And then this team fight was just kind of me chasing them in the jungle, and Alistair and Malachi came after me, along with the rest of their team. Alistair and Malachi had been running top lane, and they were just pretty annoying. They were very tanky. My team kept trying to focus them instead of focusing on Misfortune and Vlad. But I'm going to go ahead and use my ultimate on Malachi and Alistair because I saw them grouped up. And I end up getting taken down here, but we take down most of their team, take the turret, and they surrender. So that's a good game, and my jungle Malphite went 6-3 and 16, which was pretty darn solid. I almost had a Triforce at the end. I had a Sheen and a Zeal, so that's a good game and a victory. So thanks for watching. I'm Savage, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.